Let's stretch the arms to the front. Watch your knees, please. We won't be here for too long. I'm turning the head side to side, massaging my forehead on the mat. Taking long breaths. At the same time, try and reach left fingertips towards the front of the mat. And then the right, stretching down the sides. Keep sending the hips to the heels. So you're stretching your groin as well, possibly your inner thighs. I'm taking one more breath here. When you're ready, move through a cat. I'm still reaching the arms to the front. I'm bringing the knees hip distance round the back. Drop the hips. On your exhale. On your inhale, open the chest into cobra. Careful on your back. Drop the head back if it feels nice. Sit back into child's pose on your exhale. Going again. Going through a child's pose where I'm lying a cat, rounding the back knee. Exhale, drop the hips. Open your chest. Roll the shoulders back, head back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, sitting back through a child's pose. Taking one more round of this. Coming through a cat, inhale, rounding the back. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, open the chest into cobra. Exhale, sit back into child's pose. Either stay here and stay with the same or push your bum up into downward dog. And I'm going from here, rippling forwards, lifting the hips, heels, coming forward into high plank. Inhale. Exhale, I'm dropping the knees and the hips. Open your chest, your collarbones to the front. Inhale. Exhale, push back into downward dog or child's pose. Take another 2 rounds. Choose where you want to come from. Moving through the moves, the poses, using your breaths. You're mobilizing the spine, gently stretching the muscles. You might feel loads in the wrists already. One more round here, and we all meet in downward dog, taking your time, feeling the stretches. And let's meet in downward dog. Pedal the heels out once you're there, pressing one heel to the mat or the heel to the mat. Make sure you're stretching the shoulders as well. Long arms. Walk the hands to the back of your mat. Once you're there, turn the feet out, maybe wider with the feet, sit into yogic squat. Go as wide with the feet as you wish. And then when you're ready, lift the hands off, pressing elbows into the insides of your knees. I'm wiggling around to loosen my neck. You might want to circle into the wrists. Make sure you feel the stretch in the inner thighs. Lengthen through the back. And then bring the hands onto the mat, push your bum up, heel to the feet, hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift, long back. Exhale, gently forward, bending the knees. Grab the elbows with the opposite hand and swing side to side, bending one knee, other knee. Turn your head side to side a couple of times as well. No tension on your back, hamstrings on your neck. Bring the hands onto your mat. Walk forward into high plank position. Spread your fingertips under your shoulders. Draw your belly button in, find your core. First side plank, or drop the right knee with me for star pose. You can flick the heels to your right if you're doing the side plank. Lift the left arm and find a star pose with me, or side plank. Stack the shoulders and hips. Draw your belly button in. There is a slight tuck in the pelvis. Take one more long breath here. Come back into high plank. There is your first chaturanga coming. Inhaling forward, drop the knees with me if you want, or keep them off. Exhale, sink through, staff pose. Inhale into cobra or upward dog, see what you're ready for. And exhale, find your way into downward dog. I'm still sitting through child's pose. Feel free to leave it out. Take your breath in downward dog. On your next inhale, lift the heels, tuck the tailbone, and come forward into a high plank. Find your shoulders above the wrists and the long upper back. For plank, flick the heels to your left, or drop the left knee with me and pivot. Lift the right arm, star pose or side plank. Stacking shoulders, stacking hips. Taking one more long inhale here. One more long exhale. Turn into high plank. There's your second chaturanga. Inhale forward. Let's meet on your front. And we stay with some mini cobras to activate the upper back muscles. Press the feet onto the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Hug your ribs with your elbows. Inhale, lift into mini cobra. Exhale, bring it back onto the mat. 2 more rounds. Long neck if you can. Last round for me. I'm staying up on the top of the movement. Press the feet into the mat more. Bring your arms out into cactus. See if you can lift your wrists higher than your elbows. See if you can shift your shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your pelvis one more time. Lengthen the back of your neck one more time. Reaching right fingertips towards the front of the mat. A little bit upward, inhale. Exhale, bring it back into cactus. Inhale, left fingertips towards the front. Exhale, back to cactus. Keep tucking the pelvis. One more each way. Inhale, right fingertips. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, left fingertips. Exhale, cactus. Take one more inhale, maybe lift higher. Exhale, bring it onto the mat, hands under your shoulders. Tuck your tailbone and sit back into child's pose on your inhale. Take an exhale here. Make sure you're tucking the toes and start lifting into downward dog. Bit more movement if you need it, or find a static stretch, feet hip distance, hands shoulder distance. Make sure you're keeping the micro bend in the knees at least. Make your way to the front of the mat, taking little steps. Feet hip distance once you're there. Inhale into a flat back, halfway. Exhale, forward fold, gentle stretch into the hamstrings still. Bend your knees round the back. Walk your hands up on your shins and thighs to bring you into mountain pose. Sweep the arms up, take a big inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Do that twice more to take a long stretch into the spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Make sure you're in the front of the mat and your feet are together, building up a nice flow. Going slowly first. Touching big toes, releasing the palms to the front, shoulders back. Inhale, chair pose. Squeezing the knees, sitting your bum back and hold. Reach the fingers to the front or biceps by the ears. Keep a slight tuck in the pelvis to lengthen through your upper back, lower back. Take one more inhale, maybe sit lower and squeeze your knees together. Exhale, forward fold, taking your time. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step the right foot to the back only, runner's lunge. Frame the left foot with your fingertips. Lift the chest. Bend your left knee slightly more and straighten the back leg to feel the front of your right hip stretching. Draw your belly button in to protect your back and sweep the arms up into crescent lunge. Take a big inhale here. Lengthen up, vertical spine if you can. Exhale, sink into the front knee and hold. Check that the shoulders stay away from the ears. Check that your back is not under tension. Take one more inhale, sweep a bit higher, you might have a back bend. Exhale, runner's lunge, hands flat, framing the left foot. Sweep the left heel up behind you, three-legged dog. Take a big inhale, hold it. Level the hips, square the hips. Flex the left foot to the mat, both arms straight and drop the chest through. One more long inhale, squeeze the left glute as you lift the left heel higher. Exhale, bring the left knee to the nose. Make the connection, shift your weight forward and hold. Take one more inhale. When you exhale, come onto the left fingertips and step through between the thumbs. Right heel flat, cartwheel up into warrior two. Come up. Bring the shoulders above the hips and turn the left knee to the front. Bring the arms in a T, look over your left fingertips. Let's reverse, reach the left arm up. You can bind if you want. Right hand behind you. Or reach the right fingertips towards the right heel. Let's take one more stretch. Left arm straight, reach behind you, bend the left knee, inhale. Easy twist, cartwheel around. Right hand on the mat, right heel pointing up to the sky, left arm up to the sky. Stack the shoulders, take your time. Right knee straight at this point. You have the option to drop the right knee for star pose again, or flick the right heel over and push the left foot to the back to find a side plank. I'm stacking feet on top of each other if you can. Lift the hips higher, stack the shoulders, pinch shoulder blades. Take one more inhale. Exhale, thread the needle just the once. Reach the left fingertips under the right armpit. Keep the feet flat. Inhale, reach back up, finding your side plank or star pose. Exhale, high plank. Face the mat. There is your chaturanga, feel free to leave it out. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, find downward dog. In your own time, with or without child's pose. Hold for one more breath. Inhale, bend your knees, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front of the mat. Step or hop feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, gently stretching the hamstrings. Repeating it on the other side. Squeeze your knees together. Chair pose. Katasana, inhale. Sweep the arms. Hold it for an exhale. Release the tension from your neck. And tuck your tailbone. Squeeze your knees harder. See if you can sit lower. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot to the back only. Runner's lunge, framing the right foot with the fingertips. Hold it here for a breath. Bending right knee, straightening left knee. Draw belly button in. And sweep the arms up into crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Sink deep into the front knee as you exhale, keeping spine vertical, reaching arms up straight, elbows if you can. See if there is a slight back bend on your inhale. Exhale, sweep the hands onto the mat, runner's lunge. Right heel up, three-legged dog, sweep it behind you, keeping right knee straight and squeezing the right glute. Hold, leveling hips, flexing right foot to the mat, both arms straight. One more inhale, one more squeeze in the right glute. Exhale, right knee to the nose. And hold the connection, shift your weight forward. Take one more inhale. Come onto the right fingertips and step through between the thumbs. Exhale back into runner's lunge. Left heel flat, cartwheel up, warrior two. And sink deep into the front knee. Exhale. Just hold it, checking no stance. Long, bend the right knee. Let's reverse. Flip the right palm and reach up. Bind with the left hand if you want to reach towards the left ankle. Hold it for one more long stretch, bending right knee if you can. On your next exhale, cartwheel the left hand onto the mat, easy twist. Right fingertips to the sky, point the left heel up to the sky. Take a moment to stack the shoulders, pinch the shoulder blades, and turn the left bicep to the front of the mat. Drop your left knee for star, or flick the left heel over and push the right foot back to side plank. Stacking feet, finding the stacked shoulders and hips. Tuck your pelvis slightly. Take one more inhale, maybe look up and lift your hips higher. Exhale, thread the needle once, right hand underneath the left armpit. Keep the top foot flat at least. Inhale, reach back up, side plank. Exhale, high plank, face the mat. There is your chaturanga if you want it. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sink through. Feel free to leave it out. Inhale, cobra upward dog, long back, long neck. Exhale, downward dog, with or without child's pose. Take a breath. Take a stretch in the shoulders, micro bending the knees. Inhale, look to the front, pull your hips back. Exhale, feet together in the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Squeezing knees, sitting bum lower-ish. Exhale, stand up, hands to the heart. Release the arms. Good time to have a sip of water. I'm just checking in with you. Guys, are we okay? Just give me a big thumbs up. Have a sip if you need it. It was Dom's big toe up. That's what I'm laughing at. That's good too. We are going to repeat your flow. So please take it easier if you need to. And then when you're ready, come to the front of your mat. Sorry, my wardrobe is malfunctioning. Once you're back, feet together in the front of the mat. Going a little bit faster, feel free to leave out any bits you want. Touch the big toes, shoulders back, palms to the front, long neck. Slight tuck in the pelvis. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot to the back, runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sweep the hands onto the mat, back to runner's lunge. Inhale, sweep the left heel behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the nose, tap and step through between the thumbs, back to runner's lunge. Right heel flat, cartwheel the arms up, warrior two. Sink deep into the stance, exhale. Reverse, left fingertips to the sky. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, easy twist. Cartwheel right hand onto the mat. Left fingertips to the sky. Stack the shoulders. Drop the right knee for star or flick the right heel. Push the left foot to the back, side plank. Find the balance. Take one more inhale to prepare. Exhale, thread the needle once. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, high plank. You might be able to sink through Chaturanga Dandasana with the same exhalation. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, let's meet in downward dog. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, look to the front, bend your knees. Exhale, make your way to the front. Feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Squeeze your knees together. Exhale, forward fold. Already on the second side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, runner's lunge. Check that your right knee is above the right ankle. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, sweep the hands back onto the mat, runner's lunge. Three-legged dog, right heel sweeps behind you, inhale. Exhale, right knee to the nose, step through. Back to runner's lunge. Left heel flat, cartwheel the arms, warrior two, inhale. Exhale, sit deep into the stance. Reverse the warrior, right arm lifts, inhale. Exhale, side angle, left hand on the mat. Cartwheel around, right arm to the sky. Drop the left knee for star or flick the heel over for side plank. Push the right foot back. Lengthen, stack. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, thread the needle once. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, high plank or Chaturanga Dandasana. Meet me in downward dog. Inhale, cobra or upward dog if you choose to do that. Exhale, downward dog. Take one more breath here. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up into a standing position. Exhale, hands to the heart. Release the palms to the front. Third round of the same flow. Inhale, sit into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot to the back, runner's lunge. Long step, please. Inhale, crescent lunge, sweep the arms up. Exhale, runner's lunge, hands on the mat. Three-legged dog, left heel behind you, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step through, runner's lunge. Right heel flat, warrior two. Cartwheel the arms up, look over left fingertips, sink deep, exhale. Reverse, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, easy twist, right hand on the mat, left fingertips to the sky. Drop the right knee for star or flick the heel. Side plank, left foot to the back. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, high plank or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One more inhale here. One more exhale. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Other side. Inhale, chair pose. Squeezing knees together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot to the back. Runner's lunge. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands back onto the mat, runner's lunge. Right heel up, three-legged dog. Inhale as you lift and squeeze the right bum cheek. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Step through. Left heel flat, warrior two. cartwheel up. Sink deep into the right knee. Reverse, right fingertips to the sky, inhale. Exhale, easy twist, left hand onto the mat, cartwheel all the way around. Drop the left knee for star or flick the heel, push the right leg to the back, side plank. Find the balance, stack the hips, shoulders. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, side plank or star. Exhale, high plank or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold for one more inhale here. One more exhale. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, feet together in the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep up into a standing position. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Last round, palms to the front. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot to the back, runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach the arms. Exhale, hands on the mat, runner's lunge. Three-legged dog, sweep the left heel behind you, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Right heel flat, warrior two, cartwheel around, sink deep. Reverse, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, easy twist, right hand on the mat. Drop the knee for star or flick the heel. Push the left foot to the back. Side plank. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, high plank or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take one more breath. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Other side, last one. Inhale, chair pose, squeezing knees, sitting bum low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot to the back, runner's lunge. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands on the mat, runner's lunge. Right heel high, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Left heel flat, warrior two, cartwheel up. Sink deep into the right knee. Reverse, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, side angle, left hand on the mat. Right fingertips to the sky. Drop the left knee for star or flick the heel. Push the right leg back. Side plank. Inhale, prepare, lift the hip higher. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach back up, side plank. Exhale, high plank or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it for one more breath. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep all the way up into standing position. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Release the arms, have a sip if you need it. Guys, are we okay? Have a sip. Right. Once you've done all that, front of the mat again. I've got the feet hip distance, maybe slightly wider. Hands on your hips. Step the right foot in the middle of your mat. It's a short stance. And just hold it here for a sec. Standing upright. Making sure all 10 toes are pointing in front of you. Look down, you're tramlining the feet. You're not on a tightrope. Make sure your left knee is straight-ish. Maybe a micro bend there. Lift the left arm to the sky. Start hinging forward from the hips. Keeping the back straight. Leveling the hips. Sending the right hip slightly behind you as well as your left. And stop where you feel that your back is still straight and you feel the work in the left hamstrings. Make sure your right heel is still on the mat. Make sure you're not locking out your left knee. Feel the work in the left hamstrings and left glute. Hold it for one more breath. And then sweep the hands, both of them, towards the mat. You might be on your shins, and that's okay. Press the right heel back onto the mat. I'm going to lengthen through the back with a halfway lift. Take a big inhale. Now send the left hip behind you. And as you exhale, fold further into your pyramid. Feeling the hamstring stretching in the left side, back of your thigh. Hang your head. Take one more breath here. Bring the right hand onto your shin, onto your left shin. Maybe your right foot. Before you go any further, put the left hand onto your hip. Give me a halfway lift again to lengthen through the back and hold it here. Make sure you're still bending your left knee slightly, not locking it out. Send the left hip behind you and feel the lengthening in the spine. Now you either reach or lower towards the mat with the left fingertips. I'm lying the right fingertips. Or you keep it on your shin with me. Start turning the left shoulder up to the sky and the left elbow. And then reach the left fingertips to the sky. To find a revolving pyramid. Now press the right heel back onto the mat. Try and stack the shoulders. Try and lengthen through the back one more time. If you feel you're rounding the back, straighten it even more. Keep pressing right heel back onto the mat. Make sure your right heel is pointing to the back of the room. Feel free to stay here or let's balance. I'm bending the left knee and I'm reaching the right fingertips towards the front of the mat. A little bit to the right will help, and lift the right heel off into revolving half moon pose. Right knee straight, see how far you can lift the right heel. And then lift the left shoulder, left fingertips higher. And again, lengthen the back. My right fingertips are far forward from the left foot. So I can lengthen the spine. Lift your right hip higher. Lift your left shoulders higher. My core is shaking, my left leg is shaking, my left glutes are doing all the work. Take one more long breath. Step the right foot back where you came from, middle of the mat. Bring the right hand back onto your left shin. Lengthen through the back one more time. Reach the left shoulder up one more time into that revolving pyramid. Put the left hand back onto your hip. Start lengthening the spine. Bend the left knee slightly more. Lift the chest slightly more if you need to. And reach the right fingertips towards the front. Feel the strength in the left hamstrings. Bend the left knee more if you need to. Push the right heel onto the mat. Take one more inhale. exhale, stand all the way back up. Put the right hand onto your hip and step the right foot onto the front of the mat. Shake it out. Guys, are you okay on the backs? I'm going to take it as a yes. Thank you. Thank you. I've got one sun salutation. You can leave it out and wait for me here. Or you can meet me in downward dog. Just a simple 1 foot hip distance. I'm not jumping, I'm stepping. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Please take it gently. I'm feeling the difference between the two sides. Inhale, halfway lift. And I'm going to step through chaturanga if you choose to do that, or meet me in downward dog. Inhale, cobra or upward dog if you're doing it. And exhale, find downward dog. You might want to pedal it out in downward dog to move it around. Inhale, look to the front, and exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Come into standing position. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Put the hands on your hips. Again, check that your feet are hip distance. Step the left foot behind you. Short step, middle of the mat. Leveling the hips. Turning both hip bones to the front. Pressing left heel onto the mat. And checking that all 10 toes are pointing towards the front. Shoulders back. Reach the left fingertips to the sky. Make sure you have a micro bend in the right knee. Start hinging from the hips, keeping the back flat. Put the strength into the right hamstrings. Put them under contraction and stretch at the same time. Make sure you send the right hip behind you. Feel the strength in your hamstrings. Keep your back long. Keep reaching left fingertips towards the front. However flexible you are, do not go any lower than halfway. Take one more breath and release both hands towards the mat or your shin. I'm going to lengthen the back one more time. Inhale, like a halfway lift. Exhale, gently fold to find the stretch in the hamstrings. Keep sending right hip behind you and press the left heel back onto the mat. And your head as well, relaxing the back of your leg. Bring the left hand onto your shin, maybe towards the foot. Put the right hand onto your hip. And start lengthening your back like a halfway lift. Press the left heel onto the mat. And start turning your right shoulder and elbow up to the sky. But you're thinking about long back. Now I'm starting to reach the right fingertips to the sky, turning the right thumb towards the front of your mat. And start stacking the shoulders if you can. The left heel is still pressing into the mat. You're twisting, rotating the spine. Make sure your back is long, however far you're reaching towards the mat. Feel free to reach further. But if you started rounding your back, come back onto your shin or use a block. I'm bending the right knee slightly more. Reaching left fingertips towards the front of the mat, a little bit to the left. Find a balance, lift the left heel. Revolving half moon. Make sure your left knee straight, lift the left heel and hip high. And turn your right shoulder, fingertips higher towards the sky. Feel the rotation, the twist, the strength in the strong, long back. Lift the left hip slightly higher. Feel the left glute working as well as all the right glute taking all the weight. Turn the right shoulder higher. Lengthen through the back one more time. One more breath. And step the left foot in the middle of the mat. Come back where you came from. Tramline the feet. Bring the left hand back onto your shin. Rotate one more time into revolving triangle. Keep lengthening your spine. Bring the right hand back onto your hip and turn your shoulders and your hips square. Now bend your right knee slightly more. Lengthen through the back like a halfway lift. Now reach the left fingertips towards the front of the mat Reach forward. Oh, and now I'm feeling it in the right glute. Hamstrings, no back pain. Come higher if there is any back pain. Reach, reach, reach. Press the left heel onto the mat. Take one more breath. Bend your right knee even more and hinge up. Bring the hand onto your hip. Step forward. Shake the legs out. Feet hip distance front of the mat. One sun salutation. Let's meet in downward dog in case you want to leave it out. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward, forward. Again, I'm not jumping. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, make your way through Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra, upward dog. Exhale, find downward dog, where you probably want to pedal it out a few times or move the hips side to side or put some kind of movement into downward dog, because there is a lot of lactic acid in the muscles. Drop your knees onto the mat. Sit back into child's pose for a breath. Lift up into camel. Double the mat if you need to under your knees. Knees hip distance, feet hip distance. Tug the toes with me if you want, or untug them if you want to make it harder. Roll the shoulders back. Tuck your pelvis, squeeze the glutes. Knuckles on your lower back to start with, just to make sure we are safe, we are using the glutes. And feel free to stay here or start reaching one by one, fingertips to the heels. And start the opening in the shoulders. Check that your hips are staying above the knees, you're squeezing the glutes. And there's no lower back pain. Feel free to drop the head back or look forward to protect your neck. See what feels good. Hold for one more breath. I'm coming back through onto my lower back with the hands again, just to be on the safe side as you ease out of the pose. Sit back into child's pose, but it's going to be a quick one. I'm coming onto my elbows straight away, spreading the fingertips, the palms, finding a forearm plank. Tucking pelvis, lengthening the shoulders away from the ears and stepping back into a full forearm plank. Anytime you need to drop your knees, please feel free. Draw your belly button in. Breathe. See if you want to point the right toes to the back without lifting the right heel any higher. Level the hips. Squeeze the right glute and draw the belly button in. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. Tuck the right toes under. Find the core muscles again. Level the hips and see if you want to point the left toes behind you, but without lifting the left heel any higher than it already is. Draw belly button in, so that you're not dropping the belly button to the mat, and hold it for 3. Level hips. Hold it for 2. And hold it for 1. Tug the toes under. Hold it for 1 more breath. And then drop the knees onto the mat, lie down on your front. Relax your arms. Take a breath here. If you've got back issues, feet are wider than your hips. If you're safe on your back, feet hip distance. I'm reaching arms towards the back of the mat and maybe interlace them above your hips. Might just want to reach the fingertips towards the heels. See if you can straighten your elbows. You might have to lift your head and shoulders. You might be able to press the heels of your hands together. You might have index fingers pointing towards the heels into Kali Mudra. Make sure there is no tension in your neck. Tuck your pelvis slightly just to make sure your lower back is long. Lift head and shoulders for now. I'm still keeping feet on the mat. Lengthen the back. Upper back, the lower back. Lengthen your neck. without dropping the shoulders forward. See if you can lift the hands off the hips, opening the collarbones more. I'm squeezing glutes to lift the both legs off with straight knees. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. And hold it for 1. Bring it onto the mat, release the fingertips, and bring the hands underneath your forehead. Push your hips side to side, or bend your knees and push your feet side to side. Bring the hands under your shoulders. Sit back into child's pose. Starting with the glute stretch in pigeon, or you might want to go onto your back and put one heel across the other thigh if your knees are not happy with that. I'm going from a downward dog, maybe finding a little stretch there if it's nice. And I'm stepping the right shin behind the wrists to find pigeon. Again, going onto your back is probably a good idea if your knees are not a big fan of pigeon. I'm shifting the left foot to the back. Try and level your hips and shoulders. Left knee straight if you can. I'm lengthening through the back with an inhale. And then forward as far as you wish on your exhale. Find a stretch in your right glute. Try and settle your upper body. Maybe drop your head onto a block. Or maybe stay higher, or maybe relax your head onto the mat. Long breaths. I'm sitting back up. Before I'm doing the other side, if I could just meet you on your bum, I'm sweeping the left foot all the way to the front, and I'm hugging the left knee into the chest. If I could meet you here, sitting up, tucking the right heel just closer to you, bending the right knee, and I'm hugging the left knee in. If you have a strap, it might be a good idea to put it around the left foot. Otherwise, grab the back of your left thigh. I'm still bending the knee and lengthen through the back. See how far you can extend the left knee without rounding the back. The rather you bend the knee, your spine is a lot more important than your straight leg. If you fancy straightening it out, brilliant. Maybe pull it closer to you to stretch the hamstrings. Make sure your back is low. See if you want to flex your left foot. Left gets to my calf. See if you want to point your toes. That might be different. Lengthen the back. See if you want to fold your chest towards the thigh, maybe forehead to the shin. If it's not there, just hold it as far as it goes. Use a strap. Let's do spinal twist. Option to straighten the right knee that's bent underneath you. I'm bending the left knee and putting the left foot across on the outside of my right thigh. If your knee doesn't like that, straighten the right knee in front of you. I'm sitting upright. I'm making sure I'm not sitting on the right heel. Lift up nice and tall. Put the left fingertips behind you. Reaching right arm up. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, hug the left knee with the right elbow, or use your right elbow to press against. Look over your left shoulder. Take your next inhale to lengthen from the crown of your head and drop your shoulders away from the ears as you exhale. Hold the twist and breathe. untangle and straighten both legs in front of you. I haven't forgotten about the other side, I promise. Feet together, using strap is good. Move the flash out of the way. Now think about lengthening through the back and folding your tummy towards your thigh. Grab somewhere in the back of your legs, feet, wherever you need to. Gently forward, start relaxing your back. Let's hold it here for a couple of breaths, maybe 3. Not overstretching it just yet. Just lengthening it slightly. And relax slowly. We are doing the glutes on the other side. Now, obviously, some of you will go back into pigeon from downward dog. I'll give you a little option here if you want to have a play. I'm tucking the knees in. I'm going to roll back, forward onto my feet, and jump back through a chaturanga. I'm rolling back onto the feet, and either jump back into downward dog or go through your flow. If you don't want to do that, just meet me in downward dog. Have a play with that, or just meet me in downward dog. Take a breath once you're there. Obviously just go into your back. We are starting the glute stretch the other way around. When you're ready, bring the left shin behind the wrists into pigeon. Onto your back and put the left heel across the right thigh. Shifting right foot back if you're with me. Lengthen the spine, level the hips on your inhale and forward on your exhale. Slowly lift up. Meet me on your bum. I'm sweeping the right leg all the way around, hugging the right knee into my chest. So I've got the left heel, the left knee bent underneath me. I'm hugging the right knee in. I'm grabbing the back of my right leg and I'm lengthening the back. This is more important than your hamstrings. And then see how far you want to straighten it. Strap around the right foot is good. Feel free to reach up. I'm flexing the right foot first because that will lengthen my calf as well. Check with your back again, it's flat. And see if you want to forward your head. Maybe point your toes. Whatever you need to do. Feel the stretch in the right hamstring. Start releasing out of the position. My right heel comes on the outside of the left thigh. Feel free to straighten the left knee now in front of you. Plant the foot flat. Bring the left heel further away from your bum. Right fingertips behind you. Lift the chest. I'm reaching the left arm that will further lengthen my spine. Hug the knee. Press the elbow against the knee to twist the spine. Look over your right shoulder. Make sure your right bum cheek is on the mat. Make sure you're not sitting on your left heel. Your next in breath to grow the crown of your head taller. Your next out breath to release the shoulders from the ears. Further twist. Add those long breaths. And release slowly to the front. And then relax. Legs are in front of you again, straight. One more stretch to the front, moving the flesh out of the way. Lengthening through the back, take an inhale. And then one more forward as you exhale. Relax into it. Long breaths. Then ease out of the stretch slowly. I've got one more inner thigh stretch here. Feel free to choose anything that works for you. If you want to come with me, I'm pressing the soles of the feet together, dropping the knees out to the sides. Some of you like to sit in a wide-legged forward fold. Please use that. That might work for you better. I'm grabbing your toes, lifting through the back again. Take a big inhale. And then fold. Make sure you can feel your inner thighs. Relax the back of your neck. Take a few deep breaths. Slowly easing out of the stretch. I'm closing the knees for a breath. Maybe hugging the knees, drop the forehead onto the knees. I'm going to open the front of my body one last time, extending the legs to the front. Hands behind me, you either just open the chest or you might want to fish pose. I'm putting the fingertips under the bum cheeks. I'm dropping the elbows onto the mat, but no wider than your shoulders. Point the toes towards the front of the mat. Start opening the chest, the rib cage to the ceiling, and maybe drop the head back. Feel that slight back bend. Lift the chin to the chest first and drop your lower back towards the hands. Press into the hands to help yourself up. And then find a comfortable seated position. I'm going to sit on my heels to finish it with the neck stretches. Long back. Release the shoulders away from the ears and release the arms. Right ear to the right shoulder. Reach over with the right hand if you want to gently pull, assisting that stretch. Come back through the center on your inhale. Between sides, left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe reach the left hand over. Gently pull and assist. Release. Back through the center. Drop the chin to the chest. A gentle pull again on the back of your head. To feel the back of your neck. And then release the hands onto your lap and roll your head one way. Gently, carefully. Keep breathing. Keep releasing the shoulders from the ears. Change direction. Once you're back to center, lift your gaze. Sweep the arms up, take a big inhale. Exhale and start. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.